I'm Glenn Farley in Puyallup. Why is this garage door company being pointed out by the U.S. Department of Commerce as a success story in export?
You're watching King 5 News.
A new report released by the nation's top trade agencies finds that Washington state is leading the country in trade-related jobs and how fast those jobs are growing.
But it's not just because of Boeing. King 5's Glenn Farley reports most of it has to do with much smaller businesses. It's a story you'll see only on King 5.
It's bright, it's clean, it's efficient. But until just a few years ago, the only country Northwest Door and Puyallup exported to was Western Canada. These days, that's changed.
Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Australia, New Zealand, Japan.
The company makes garage doors, wood ones, aluminum ones, insulated steel ones that keep the heat out of those Arabian garages.
The facility is 288,000 square feet.
Steve and Scott DeWitt are father and son. In 2008, the family-owned company had to look for different countries to sell their doors after the U.S. housing market collapsed in the Great Recession.
We had layoffs in 2008, 2009. It was, a difficult time to get through for sure. But growing some of our other areas of our business helped a lot.
If the U.S. wasn't buying garage doors, at least Canada was, and perhaps the rest of the world might.
And sees the opportunity to increase exports as being absolutely critical to its ability to hire more workers and support more jobs here at home.
Michael Froman is the U.S. Trade Representative, and his agency, along with the Department of Commerce, singled out Northwest Door as a company that could sell even more if a trade deal now being negotiated with a dozen Pacific Rim nations can be completed. It's called the Trans-Pacific Partnership.
What this agreement is about tearing down barriers to other countries so that we can increase exports.
The TPP is controversial, in part because it does not include China, in part because the negotiations are held in secret. But Steve DeWitt knows where it's headed and wants to see it implemented.
When our goods are facing a 30% tariff and maybe the goods out of China are facing a 10% tariff, it's a big hurdle to get over.
An American manufacturer looking to grow and believing it's good enough to compete both at home and abroad. In Puyallup, Glenn Farley, King 5 News.
Ambassador Froman says the final difficult details of the Trans-Pacific Partnership are still being worked out, but the deal should be ready to sign in a few months.